Rules set in place to try and combat COVID-19 only work if the community follows them. That's an issue that was talked about at length today during the El Paso City Council meeting. ABC 7's Michael Gordon explains the issues the city's compliance officers are facing.
It was Environmental Services Director Ellen Smythe who touched on some of the specific issues that compliance officers are facing, saying that sometimes businesses will close and lock their doors to those compliance officers, and that sometimes business managers have been known to not confront customers who come in without masks, worried that they'll start an argument or cause a scene or get yelled at. City Manager Tommy Gonzalez says these are the kinds of issues that El Paso simply can't afford to see continue.
We need to be more aggressive in issuing citations, so that direction did get put out at the last meeting.
But sometimes compliance officers can be hamstrung because only a police officer can actually issue a citation, while code officers can only issue correction notices. Gonzalez said they've received plenty of calls about businesses that aren't following the rules.
Staff is dispatched on complaint basis, and while in the area of the complaint will patrol the area for similar violations.
The city says those businesses will either comply or must go to municipal court for enforcement, adding that they try to get a signature at the bottom of those correction notices, but sometimes people have simply refused to sign. The city is also keeping track of where exposure risks occur. That's illustrated in this graph. Store exposures lead the way. However, restaurants as well as indoor parties are also major sources of COVID-19 exposure. And it was Director Smythe who brought up another compliance issue specifically regarding bars or restaurants, saying many bars have begun applying for food permits, but then after 10 o'clock in the evening, the food disappears and they go back to simply being bar establishments, saying, quote, they're gaming the system, end quote. Michael Gordon, ABC 7.